Hey there. So something interesting just happened, and there we go. Make sure I had a microphone turned on here. But I was on LinkedIn, and LinkedIn, I'm getting all these messages where people are congratulating me for my 1-year work anniversary with Winning Motorsports Marketing. Now, truly, I started the Winning Motorsports Marketing Facebook group in October of 2018, and then I launched the program in January of 2019. So somewhere in there, apparently I added it to my LinkedIn profile, and somewhere along the way I created a Facebook page. And so I don't know that you can put a certain date on when this started, because anything like that, it really starts with an idea. But it also made me think, it really put me to work and think about, well, gosh, where was I a year ago versus where I am today? And where am I looking for my goals for 2020? Now, the funny thing is that I have goals for 2020. But I realize not everybody does. I know, I am fully aware, you guys, that it is November and I'm talking about things that are normally people don't talk about until January. But here's the thing, we're in racing, and being in racing, our slowest time of year is literally right now, from about October 15th-ish or so. It just depends. I mean, there's a few of those championship races of the year, but whenever those last championship races, especially by the end of October, beginning in November, like race season is done for, I don't know, 5 minutes, but this is when we're building up. We're building cars for next year. We're finding out the new products that are going to be available and give better performance. And we're looking at, you've got to design wraps and put your race car together. And do you need a new fire suit? And what are you going to do on your helmet? And all of those are marketing opportunities. And so a big question, it just really raised the question for me, is that have you thought about where you would see yourself 1 year from today? How much sponsorship do you see yourself having? And are you doing the steps that it's going to take to elevate you and move you to the next level? Because I want that for you. So I hope that you're checking out some of the videos that I do. I know some people watching are members of my Smart Racers program, where each month we focus on a particular topic and improve. You guys, improving all of this is one step at a time. It's one piece at a time. I just posted in another Facebook group. I just bought a planner. It's one of these planners here, and it's got a whole system that goes with it. But they were like, you know what? Just jump in, start with like the daily planner, and go from there. And I just wrote in there. I said, yeah, I'm just jumping in. I know it's a big system, but I'm just going to start off with one step at a time, one page at a time. And at some point, I'm going to get better at it. I'm going to understand the system more thoroughly by just taking one step at a time. And so that's interesting. And so I do have some goals for myself, for my businesses for 2020. And I was just kind of curious if some other people do too. So I want you to think about that. I want you to think about, where do you see yourself and your race team and your sponsorship 1 year from today? And if you're doing just what you're doing now, or if you need some help with taking that next step and jumping into this process of getting sponsored, if you're not there yet, man, I'd love to help you, because I've got I've got students doing a great job with that. I'm so proud of so many of them. I mean, I've seen one of my students, Mikey Burnham, just started doing some live videos for the first time, and he is just rocking it. He's doing awesome. One of my students, Brad, and I'm going to brag on him for a second, but he made it to the top 10 of the Intech Trailers contest. That is just huge. Out of like 1,500 racers in the country, he made it to the top 10. And I want to help some more racers make those, whatever those accomplishments are, one step at a time. So anyway, that's all I got. I would love for you to leave a comment. Tell me, have you thought about your goals for 2020? And if you haven't, maybe now's a good time to start, or drop in a comment saying what your goal is for 2020. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. And I want to know, tell me what sponsorship tips you guys want to hear, or marketing tips, and I'm happy to make that happen. So just thanks for being here, and I look forward to seeing you in another video. If you're interested in learning more about marketing and sponsorship for your race team, go ahead and visit us online at winningmotorsportsmarketing.com.